Oh, he's been spotted by the feds. Run, kitten, run! What's going on, YouTube? It is Ryan here, and I'm coming at you with a small pickup video. I haven't posted one in a while, and the one that is still a myth and hasn't quite surfaced yet is not quite ready yet. So I figured I'd post this one quick, skip all the theatrics. First thing I'm going to show you, I got, fuck, I don't even remember, pawn shop. I found it at a pawn shop, just a couple towns away. Paid $10 for it. I figured that was a good deal, and I haven't picked any 360 titles up recently. This one is Sonic's Ultimate Genesis Collection, and I got this for, I believe, $10. And honestly, I'm not even quite sure if I'm going to start collecting for the Genesis yet. I'm solely a Nintendo guy for the most part anyway. So I mean, if I find a Genesis game that I've played that I really like, I will pick it up. But when I picked this up and saw that it has so many games, I looked at the back and it just says Sonic the Hedgehog 2. It has pictures on the back of 4 games. Up here you see Sonic the Hedgehog 2, and then you got Altered Beast up there, and then what really sold me here was Streets of Rage 2. I believe it has 1, 2, and 3. Don't quote me though. I'd have to flip through the book. And then Golden Axe is on there as well. So I figured if I really wanted to get into Genesis collecting, I have something to play all the Genesis games with. I could play it on here and then decide from then if I want the actual carts myself later on down the road. But then next I went to local flea market, which is like a big store, and it opens up like an actual flea market when spring and summertime come around. But they still have this store where they sell stuff, and I went on here on a whim. I was coming home from a trip, and I stopped through here just randomly, and I actually found things this time. I actually found 2 64 games and a Super Nintendo game. First we have Space Invaders for the 64, because who doesn't like Space Invaders? And then we have Vigilante 8 Second Offense, and this one I don't see around very much. I see the first one all the time. I don't even own it yet. I haven't bothered to pick it up, but I don't find the second one very often, and they're in alright condition. They got a little marker here and there, but they're in good condition. And then the Super Nintendo game is Tetris 2. That one I do see, but I talked to the person. They wanted $5 a game. I talked them into giving me all 3 for 10, so that was really cool. And then what I thought was the best part is I started looking through their books and everything, and I happened to come across Nintendo Power magazines, 3 of them, and they're not in the best of condition, but I figured for the nostalgia I could read through it. And I don't even know if I want to keep them just yet. I did have an urge to collect them, and I still do, but I don't, unless if I accumulate more within a short period of time. I don't think I'll be keeping these, but if anyone does want them, you can message me on Facebook, send a message down below in this video, whatever. But let's see if we can go in order. Okay, so we have here, I have the Nintendo Power Volume 16, the one with Manic Mansion on it, and this one's a bit beat up, but it's still, pages are all holding. Nothing really falls out. Just the back here is kind of like, you see, it's like off. It's missing one of its staples, I think. There's a staple on here anyway. So yeah, volume 16. Then we have volume 22 with Metal Storm on the front. This one's probably the best condition one too. They're just, these things are just really fun to have and look through. This one even has its subscriber page still on it, which is really cool. And then this last one, again, this one just says January, February 1990, so that's super old. But on the front it has Batman, and then it also has right here the Don't Play Super Mario 3, or I'm sorry, Don't Play. That's an idiot thing to have. Super Mario 3 on there, and Double Dragon 2. So this one's a really nice issue to have. I haven't gone through this one completely yet, but looks like it'd be super cool to have. But no pages falling out again. Like I said, it's beat up a little bit. It looks like the staple that was here is gone. So not in the best condition, but honestly, not bad. Could be a lot worse. Okay, so now these next two games, I have an NES and a SNES game here. I got them from my local game store. I had some store credit left from what I got for Christmas. Yeah, Christmas. And I ended up trying to think. Okay, I ended up getting one of them for free with the store credit I had left, and the other one I think I paid the price for, so its actual price for. But the Super Nintendo game is Street Fighter 2 Turbo. They also had Super Street Fighter, but the label is completely messed up, jacked up, whatever term you want to use. So I didn't pick that one up, but this was only $10, and I didn't have to pay for this one because I used my credit. But this one I did pay for, and I picked it up basically for what it's worth, but it's in great condition, and I don't see them very often, and that's Adventures of Lolo. It's a fun puzzle game. I tested it out and played it on an emulator before I picked it up, and it's a lot of fun. I like it. Now this last one, I'll end on a Craigslist deal, and I was very shocked to pick this up, and I had the thought that I wasn't going to have this game any cheaper than what you'd find on eBay. But I went on Craigslist and I saw this guy who had this up for sale. And before I get into the story, I'm going to go ahead and show you what I got. And that is a Player's Choice copy of Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. Now, the story that happened behind this is that he advertised for the game, and it had $30, I think, on it, which is actually a pretty good deal. I'm pretty sure this still goes for $40 or $50, so $30 isn't bad. But I did talk him down to $25, and on top of it, and I think the thing that made this deal that much better, and also why $30 would have been okay to pay for it as well, is that it also came with the Nintendo Strategy Guide. The premium official guide has the giant poster in it, which is actually right here. It's not in it. I guess it got torn out at some point in time. But it's got this gigantor poster. And I thought it was really cool, and unfold it a little bit for you, for those of you who have never seen this poster. But you're not going to be able to see all of it, but it's pretty massive. It's pretty cool. I personally have actually never beaten Wind Waker yet, so I think that's going to be one of the games on my list this year to try and finish. I don't have a list of games that I beat all last year, but there's quite a few. But that's all in the way of pickups that I have for this segment. But soon, I swear, soon I'm going to have this video up. I'm going to be calling it Friends and Family Pickups, because all the stuff that I have is from friends of mine who heard that I was getting into this and decided to help me out in some way, whether it was they had stuff and they they sold it to me for a good price, or they thought of me, they were out and about and they found something, they thought I would like it, so they gave it to me, or they were out at like a garage sale or something, they picked something up for me. And I'm very grateful, but we'll get more into that when that video comes out. But in the meantime, if you like this video, be sure to like it, comment down below, and subscribe to the video if you're not subscribed. And then probably shortly after this video is posted, I will probably be posting another video. Probably a take 5. Don't quote me yet, but it's probably going to be a take 5. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe if not, and I will see you guys soon.